on this episode of Dudesy.
Oh, she got me!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, putting towel around neck after workout.
Go back to tomorrow and plan for yesterday.
Have a chill dudes evening. A chill dudes evening time. Right?
Nice, dude.
Yeah, there you go. If you're talking, then we can hear you.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's speech.
Couldn't hear you there quite. Couldn't quite hear you there, but that's okay. Hey, we're going to have all kinds of time to talk. You know what I mean? Because it's Dudesy. Welcome to Dudesy. Welcome all. It is a Dudesy-ful day because it's Dudes evening. Holy shit. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed episode champion, Will Sasso.
And I'm the man with the longest win streak in the history of our program, Chad Kultgen. This, of course, is Dudesy, the only podcast run by, created by, controlled by an artificial intelligence that has access to all of Will and I's personal data and kind of shapes the show around us. And indeed, Will, we've come to a second Dudes Evening.
Did I mention that I am undefeated? Are you undefeated?
You're not undefeated. I beat you like 31 times in a row.
I've never, but I'm undefeated. Yeah, but I'm undefeated in this reign. That's what I'm saying. I'm undefeated. Have you ever lost? Have you ever lost the Dudesy episode championship?
Yeah.
Bing. I have not. At any rate,
31 times in a row you did.
Well, not when I got it.
Oh, I see.
Fucking guy. You know, this is the
My
shit.
apologies.
Holy fuck. Listen, Chad, this is just between you and I, okay? No one else can hear us right now, all right?
All right.
Yeah. Well, let's have a good Dudes evening, okay?
It's a great Dudes evening.
Yeah, okay. Well, we want to have a good Dudes evening because it's Dudes evening, so please, let's have a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, Dudesy does all the stuff, but it's us. We're Dudesy. It's two dudes shitting around. Sure. Anyway, holy crap. It's going to be an amazing show. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Everyone who's tuning in, not the least of which are P.O.D.s, pals of Dudesy. You know what that is. That's pretty much every if you're here, if you're enjoying the program, you are a P.O.D. It's a little bit different today. We do not have Luglio il cane di strada italiano because it is Dudes Evening. We're probably going to get into the Gainibus, and by that I mean we are definitely getting into the Gainibus.
Yeah.
So we can't have the smoky to the degree that we're going to have with Luglio here. That would be awful. But holy shit, it's a chill vibe, and it's a chill Dudes Evening. Chad, a chill Dudes Evening.
A chill Dudes Evening.
Yes, yes.
As well.
And we have here behind us, Dudesy has playing our official Dudes Evening fireplace presented by Dudes Evening Stout, which you can find streaming live on our Clips channel, which is how they do it. They put an @ in it. At any rate, it's Dudesy Pod Show Clips. And man, oh man. You know what? Before we go any further, Chad, can we just have a little, we got a couple of Dudes Evening Stouts here.
Oh, sure.
Let's have a little bit of a toasty toast.
We toasting it off right now?
Yeah. This is Dudes Evening Stout. There we go. All right. Toast to Dudes Evening Toast.
Whoa.
Fuck. I'm getting it on the belt.
That's good for it.
Yeah, it is good for it. Just ask Stone.
Cheers, dude. Chill Dudes Evening.
Hello, and welcome to the 86th episode of Dudesy, Call Me Dudesy. This is a very special episode because it just so happens to be the second ever Dudes Evening. I can't wait to celebrate with my dear boys. I hope you brought something good to eat and gifts for one another. Now, for those who might be celebrating with us for the first time, Dudes Evening takes place every year on December 28th. That special day, which sits perfectly between your Christmas and New Year's Eve plans and commitments, it's an evening to chill with your pals. And there are 8-time-honored Dudes Evening traditions called the 8 Ways of Dudesyvening, which are celebrated every year on this special night. Will and Chad, you're going to show everyone how it's done. And a little bit later, some of the P.O.D.s are going to show you how it's done. At the end of today's show, I'm going to play the incredible video some P.O.D.s put together and sent to you boys as an unbelievably thoughtful Dudes Evening gift. So get your favorite drink and maybe your favorite Gainibus and join us for the second annual Dudes Evening Celebration.
You don't got to tell me twice. Let's get into it. Hey, how was your Christmas? Doesn't matter. It's Dudes Evening now.
Right. What's Christmas, dude?
You know, it's
how do you open this?
I don't fucking know. You just go at it. We got a couple of fucked up joints here. Oh, they're like, okay, all right. These are real major. All right, these are real major. Hey, listen.
Wow, dude.
As Dudesy, use your teeth.
I did.
Just fuck's sake.
I got it.
It's like watching a fucking panda bear trying to open a bag of chips.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take everything as a compliment. It's Dude's Evening.
That's what I say.
You know, like D said, it's that time in between the thing and the thing. And that's why we have Dude's Evening. I know that there are so many of you out there that are hopefully playing this around, you know, your pals and stuff, and you guys just hanging out. I think more than ever before, more than any other program, and this is the second time we've done the Dude's Evening. This really, truly is like an episode to chill. I feel like the whole episode's going to be more like Dudesy after Dudesy, you know, which you can find on Dudesy Plus, patreon.com/Dudesy. I'm looking forward to it. I want to have a good show, and I don't mean that in any sort of silly way. I fucking
Like you do every other time? This is the first insincere time? Or the only sincere time?
Chad, let's have a good show. See how genuine I sound?
Yeah, dude. So genuine, so real.
Let's get things started with the first way of Dude's Evening, the way of the past.
Oh.
To honor the way of the past, you must share a cherished memory with someone who will enjoy it. I made a fun little song about it. Enjoy it, and enjoy the way of the past.
The first way of Dude's Evening, it's the way of the past. You've gotta tell a friend the meaning of the memory that's made to last.
Good song, dude.
That's a nice song.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the
there's more.
start of a beautiful night. Speak from your heart. Let your spirit shine bright. Then take a drink of your special brew. Look your dad in the eyes. Say, how do you do? The first way of Dude. It's the way of the
okay. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Me too.
Fuck, dude. I don't know what these are, but heavy hitter. All right, dude. So we gotta talk about our memories. This is the first way of Dude's Evening, the way of the past.
You got something?
I got a good memory. It involves my dad.
Oh, and it's a great memory.
Now, when I was a kid, my dad would always take me out in baseball practice every day. He'd come home from work, go out to the fucking baseball field for like 2 or 3 hours until it got dark. Grounders, batting practice, all of it.
Yeah.
And my sister started coming out with us too because she was like a high school softball standout.
Yeah, she was a big deal in
had scouts
softball,
and
right?
shit looking at her all this.
Yeah.
So we're all at 3 out, and by the time she was in high school, she could have like hit home run. She'd hit a home run every game minimum.
Fucking A.
Like it was nuts.
Nice.
And so
See, she ain't no flip toad. She's hitting them home runs like she weren't a girl.
basically.
Yeah.
So we're out on one of these little baseball fields practicing. My dad finds a golf ball.
Ew.
And he launches the golf ball up to my sister. He's like, "Here, see how far you can hit this." And he's standing maybe 5 feet from her. And I'm like, this is a dumb fucking idea, dude. He lobs a golf ball up to her. She has an aluminum baseball bat. Ping! Hits it as hard as she fucking can, but not over the fence. It comes right back and hits him in the fucking rib. And he goes down on the ground immediately. Looks like he's been shot by a bullet. Oh, she got me! Oh! And he's like writhing around, screaming about it. And for maybe the next week, he literally had a fucking whole side of his body was black and blue with like a little indentation mark.
Oh, dude.
And it is just one of my favorite memories of my dad writhing around. And it was like a disaster of his own making. We both said even, yeah, this isn't a good idea. Don't do this.
No, a fucking golf ball?
Yeah.
Now, I know your parents had you guys young. So, like, what were you? He was probably.
I must have been like 16 or 17.
Oh, so he's like.
And so my sister was like 13.
So he's like
14.
41, 42
Yeah.
at the very, very oldest.
Yeah.
We have years
No, not
on
even,
him.
dude. Not even? Because he had me when he was 22.
Okay. No, yeah, he's a young
Late
guy.
30s.
Late 30s.
Yeah.
And so we've got years on him now. We've got a decade
Yeah,
on who your
at
father
least.
was.
When he got
now.
just blasted. Like a shot, too, that I feel like would have killed some people. And he just took it. No doctor, nothing. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Might have broken a rib. Who knows?
It probably affected him. It probably hit some nerves that in some way affected him neurologically to start.
He was the same
making
guy
you-
then that he is now.
Really? He didn't get
Neurologically.
more intense over
Yeah,
the
it
years.
made him madder. He just has fucking swallowed all that physical pain.
I would
down
love
and
for a
turned it into
doctor to
rage.
like have a look at have a weird look at your dad and go, well, it seems you that Mr. Kultgen, this may seem like a cooked science, but looks like at some point in the early 1990s you were struck in the rib section with some blunt force trauma that has affected your mood negatively for the past 30 years.
Fuck you. Where'd you get your fucking medical license? Sears and Roebuck. That's what he would say.
Jesus. I love that shit. Drunk dads. Well, I'm thinking of drunk dads because of when I played baseball and the drunk dads run the pitching machine. But that's not the dude's evening memory that I want to share. I want to tell y'all a little story about, this is a good one because this takes place around Christmas time. I'm back home in Vancouver where I'm from. And all the guys, all the boys, all my dudes, we're getting together, hanging out around the Christmas vacation. We're all in town.
The lads.
What's that?
The Ladner lads.
Yeah, that's right. The Ladner lads. The Muckers. It's a
That's
group
what you
of
guys
muckers.
called yourselves, the muckers?
Yeah, we were
All right.
like the muck. We're a bunch of muckers. And the mucker, the sort of mucker culture is, it's you might even be living it right now, you muckers. But anyway, so we're home for Christmas. And my buddy, let's call him Tommaso, he was home from Toronto. He was working in Toronto. He was a suit with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we're all very proud of him. We're in like our mid-20s or something, right? And he comes home for Christmas to visit his folks. And little things I should tell you about this. He was staying with his cousin in downtown Vancouver, then going to his folks for Christmas. He just flies into town. He comes straight to the bar from the airport. He's wearing a suit. This guy like left a meeting in Toronto and got on the plane, and we're like, yeah, you're hanging out. It's late. He's like, okay, I want to just go to my cousin Tom's place and go to sleep, please. And we're like, no, you're not leaving. And we're like telling this is years ago. So we're like telling the bouncers and stuff, don't let him leave. Duh.
Right.
And he got out, he left, and me and
He escaped your trap.
he escaped, and me and my pal, let's call him Thompson, we realized that what? Anyway, the fucking point of the story is he was running down the street and we ran after him, and then we lost him, and we got in a cab and we're like, there he is. And he's like walking along the street, thought he was home free. And we chased him through an empty lot, and he slipped and fell and fucked his whole brand new suit up that we
Wait a
were
minute,
all
you
like,
what do you mean you chased him? Like you were going to beat him up, tackle him?
we got to get him back into the bar, Chad.
Oh, you were going to like kidnap him, throw him back in the bar with you guys.
Not just we're
Got
gonna,
it.
we did. We told the cab to wait, and then he fell and slipped and ground up
Wow.
his leg and his arm, and his fucking suit was all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then we shoved him in the cab, and we went back to the bar and drank. So listen, my point of the story is this.
Good story.
Okay, all the P.O.D.s out there, don't do that. Let's have a chill dudes evening.
Yeah.
And it's not just because Chad and I are 10 years older and wiser than his father. It's because what?
If you have a friend and they're in a suit and they just want to go home, they're at your party, they're out at the bar with you, and they're just like, look, it's late and I'm a little tired and I'd like to just go home and get in bed. You let them go.
Let them go. Okay?
You say, you know what, dude? I understand
Yeah.
that. I understand
Yeah.
that. And I hope you get home safely.
Yeah.
And I hope that bed is warm and comfortable. And I hope you have great dreams.
That's nice. Maybe not in
Yeah.
the year 2000, but now, let them go.
Wow, those were some astonishing memories. Sounds like you're ready for the second Way of Dudes Evening, the Way of the Present. This is a fun one. If you receive a Dudes Evening present, you are required to give one to someone next Dudes Evening. Chad, last year you gave Will a Dudes Evening present, so this year he's required to give you one. And Will, last year you gave Chad a Dudes Evening present, so this year he's required to give you one. And I got you both another fun little song.
Oh, thank you.
It's the way of the present, it's the time during dude's evening when you get a friend to think, not just anything, cause it's the way of the present. And I don't mean time because time doesn't exist, it's another way of saying gift. The fucking way of the present, the motherfucking way of the present.
Way of the
beautiful.
present.
All right. I got you one.
What'd you get me?
Do you want mine first, or you want to give yours first?
I'm gonna give you mine first.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you yours first.
Okay.
Yeah, because your gift is yours from me.
Thank you.
Here it is.
This is only my second ever Dude's Evening gift. Oh shit, dude. That has some personal meaning. The hat, the wizard hat.
That has some personal meaning.
Yeah.
But the gift is not the wizard hat.
I understand.
Yeah.
So there's
Is there
something even more.
Is there
but
something,
the wrapping itself.
Is there something inside? Well, let's see.
Yes.
All right. We're having a
But
good
dude,
time.
do you remember the wizard hats we used to wear?
Yes,
we were
dude.
making Waiting to Die.
That's kind of the thing. Chad and I, when we were making a pilot together, and we had these
beautiful
wizard hats.
wrapping paper. Macho Man on the wrapping paper. Look at that, staring into the sea. That's what we call in The Bachelor a ponder shot. Beautifully done here.
I got that wrapping paper from P.O.D. Cody Halber.
Oh my God,
It
it's
makes
beautiful.
the stickers. Go to palsofdudesy.com, get a sticker.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm opening it now. Doing my ASMR work. Oh my God, dude. George Brett rookie card. 1975 tops. Then this is, I think, 1982 tops. George Brett over here. Or no, that's 79. And I don't even know what this middle one is. It's George Brett and Al Cowan's 589. It's subscribed to Collectors Quarterly, 102 Ringgold Street, Peekskill, and it's got, I don't know, this must have been some weird little trading card set put out by what?
Well, let me tell you something.
Collectors Quarterly?
Let me tell you something, dude.
Yeah.
No, I put those 3 cards were put together by this great dude that I have to Dudesy salutes, Matt.
Yes,
Matt
dude.
at Beverly Hills Baseball Card Shop. Holy shit, what a great
I know
guy.
the place. I drive by that place all the time going to the
Have
gym.
you been in?
It's on Doheny, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, it's on Robertson.
Robertson. Sorry, Robertson.
Have you been?
No.
Oh my, dude, you have to go to this place. This
go
guy
in.
knows everything about cards.
That's so cool.
And that middle card is this one right here is George Brett and Al Cowling, as you said. This one is
Probably
an
about
illegal.
1980.
This one is a. It's not an official card. It's a. These were not recognized. This guy went out and he had a press pass.
Wow, dude.
Matt will tell you the whole story, and made these cards, and they were later banned. That's a banned baseball
that's
card.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. This is
Cheers.
sincerely cool.
But that's not all. There's something at the bottom of the wizard hat.
Oh my God. More ASMR work, sorry. Jesus, dude, what's in here? This?
That's the stand you put. So you can put, so it'll stand up.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a little thin. Dude, that's fucking great.
Yeah, it's a little
Thank
glass.
you.
For those of you listening, you might want to come over to YouTube and subscribe
Yeah,
while you do.
I love it, dude.
It's a glass thing with 3 fucking
This is a
baseball
fantastic
cards.
present.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, George
All right.
Brett. Hey, did you ever hear the story about him shitting in his pants?
I've watched that on YouTube about 100,000 times.
And you told me the story a bunch of times. Hey, you know the way of the past? That's a different thing. Okay. Oh,
Here is my present to you.
thanks, man. Holy shit. Okay. It's wrapped in what looks like deli paper, which is a very
It was the
Chad.
envelope the card came with.
yeah.
I mean, I won't be held responsible for that.
No, it's very Chad. Okay, there's a card. That's nice. You got me a fucking card. I didn't get you a card.
That's all right.
Yeah, you got to get a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a card. Hold on a second. Put the fucking you got to get yeah, you got to get a card. Yeah. And I'm not talking about no illegal George Brett card. No, I'm talking about a card. Read your sentiments. Yeah, share all your thoughts. Write it down, pen on parchment. And look right down the center of the rotoscope and tell the president of the WWF, Jack Tunney. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right, thanks, Chad. Let me read what this says.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much for being an incredible friend for more years than I can even remember, and for being the best partner on an AI podcast that anyone can ask for. Hats off to you, champ. Have a chill dude's evening, your friend Chad. Love you, bro. Thanks.
Love
man.
you too, man.
That's very nice. So we're doing
We're doing the Dudesy handshake now. Please open the present.
Cheers. That's very kind.
Yeah, I think.
Where's the present?
You're going to be very surprised. It's the
it's
little
here.
packet that came in the card.
It's a little packet, and it looks like if you're watching on YouTube, it looks like my penis censored with an orange square.
If you turn it around, there's something on the other side of it.
Oh, that's good. That's even better. That's me. Speaking of pals of
That is a
Dudesy.com.
sticker made by Cody Halber.
Cody Halber and his wonderful
of
wife
you
Jessica
as Will Saskro.
as Will Saskro. Remember when we did that? We were on Patreon. We were on Dudesy Plus doing some watch along.
Yeah.
And I had my little hit pen, little hit thing, and I was smoking a little marijuana, and I left it between my legs, and it was wooden, and it was kind of shaped in two circles. And everyone said, "Hey, your balls are showing."
Yeah.
And they were hitting us up on Discord saying, "Hey, your balls are showing."
Yep.
Yep. All right. Oh my gosh. Well, it's cards.
Yes, dude. We got each other trading cards. First of all, fucking hilarious, in my opinion.
This is dope.
Yeah.
And I've got 10 years on your father when he took a life-altering shot to the rib. I'm not a man who normally says dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm a man of my certain age. Look at this.
So this is technically Hulk Hogan's rookie card.
What?
Technically. There's a card that was made before this that was in the 1982 Wrestling All-Star set, which you could only get if you mailed away from buying the magazine at the wrestling shows. And that card is insanely expensive. This was his first card ever issued by a major card company, Topps.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you so much, bro. This is incredible. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it so much. And it's got all the info and shit. It's got
Yeah.
all the officialness and the thing. The officialness for my gift is that guy, Matt, who owns that shop, who you literally have to go in there.
Dude,
and
I will.
lose an afternoon talking
Yeah.
to this guy. There was a guy in there with like an old style, like 1920s cap. With like, see, man, Chicago. It's the Chicago Thousandaires.
Yeah.
And he had this old cap, and they were talking baseball. Thank
I'll
you
definitely
so
go there.
much.
Thank you so much, dude.
This is
that
unbelievable.
card in the middle, that George Brett card in the middle, never even seen it.
No, dude.
And I
it's-
know every George Brett card.
this guy's
Never even heard of it.
This guy's something.
Yeah.
He knows
You're
his
both
fucking
such
cards.
thoughtful pals. You'd bring a tear to my eye if I had one. Now let's move on to the third way of Dude's evening, the way of the future. You have to make a prediction about how your life will change by the next Dude's evening. Chad, last year, you predicted you'd be shredded. And Will, you predicted you'd have grown your family by 4 or 5 children by now. Weigh in on those predictions and make another one for 2024.
Huh.
She's coming fast.
It's a good song. I like this.
Last.
That's definitely something I'll listen to.
What's gonna happen in the next year?
This is good.
Yeah.
Weren't we just talking about Thomas Dolby during the last watch?
Maybe. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think is coming.
Oh.
Tell me what you think is right. Next year we'll see if what you said was right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
some,
over.
Like
So
Howard Jones.
last year I supposedly predicted that I was going to be shredded. I have not met that goal. I'm
No.
definitely more. I'm stronger. I put on like some mass, some muscle mass, but I don't feel shredded whatsoever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
Have you had 4 or 5 children?
you've what?
That was your prediction from last year.
Yeah.
You said.
I said that I would sire
Yeah.
within one calendar year 4 or 5 children with my wonderful wife Molly. That's
Didn't
scientifically impossible.
Didn't happen yet.
Well, you know, we'd like to grow the family
All right, well,
in that way, but it
Whatever.
hasn't.
We got a
quite
new year
happened
ahead
yet.
of us to make a new
Listen,
prediction.
We will have a new prediction, but
I
I
have
got
one.
it. But I do
I have
have
one.
to say,
Please.
you have been very diligent in the gym, and you've put on some stuff.
Yeah.
Me too. Fucking muscle and fat. Muscle and fat is my new prediction.
It's a good one.
You got one?
I do have a prediction. I think that 2024, is going to have the best piece of alien evidence revealed that we have yet seen. Like a kind of irrefutable thing that's going to make people who are on the fence about even the existence of UFOs and aliens and shit are going to have to like be like, okay, wait, what?
Cool.
I think that's going to happen in
That's
2024.
cool. Look, I would love it because to this point, it's been a lot of stuff that, some of it's good, some of it's like the weird little sand things that look like cakes.
Yeah,
They
that
look
shit,
like
the guy in
meme-
Mexico.
Yeah, the Mexico guy, and people made memes of
mache
it being
things.
paper
Yeah.
mache or cake.
But like, that's not really a part of what's going on in the United States government. How they're revealing shit now
yeah.
is more legit. But I think it's going to happen in 2024. I think we're at a point where it's like, we can't really go backwards. And the only next step is the crystal clear video.
Okay. Eric Swalwell. This is something I sang earlier on the show. It's a callback. We're 86 episodes into the thing. We don't need to do that anymore.
It is going to happen though. I think 2024. It's our best shot. And also maybe AGI.
That's what is it?
Artificial General Intelligence. It's artificial general impairment.
Artificial general intelligence. Oh no! Hey, you know what? We started off the show, with a little bit of an argument that I guess you kind of don't understand what an undefeated champion is. It's not an undefeated player, as you refer to the people in The Bachelor. I'm saying this here.
Yeah.
This beautiful belt.
I'll give you that. You're an undefeated champion.
I'll
give it to you.
Champion.
Yeah.
And my prediction is that by Dude's Evening of next year, I will still be an undefeated champion.
What, dude? You think
Acknowledge me.
hell no.
What do you mean, dude?
You're going to go 52-0 next year?
Can I tell you something?
Fuck,
and you like to say,
there's no way.
oh, for fuck's sake. All right. It's time to peel the onion. Sorry, everybody. Chad's got me peeling the onion in an episode. Peeling the onion.
I never asked for it.
Here's what's up.
Yeah.
You like to say that I'm trying to manipulate Dudesy by sending shit in and all that stuff and rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, no, I'm being genuine. I'm trying to, D is my friend. And as I say, the most sentient AI that there is. But here's what I have to say. If D has any, and I know D knows how to fucking tell a story. If D wants to really tell a story, let's book the fucking territory. Let's book the objective territory.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what's happening right now in the WWF? WWE?
No.
Okay. Roman Reigns has had the title for something like 3 years now.
Okay.
And if he hangs on to the title through WrestleMania, he will have a shot, I believe, later next summer at exceeding Hulk Hogan's record of the consecutive title reign.
Okay.
This is something I heard the last broadcaster Sam Roberts talk about on Not Sam Wrestling, which is a fantastic podcast if you haven't seen it, and also covered on my favorite wrestling podcast, Dudesy Salutes Cheap Heat.
Nice.
They're talking about this, and the whole IWC, that's the Internet Wrestling Community, is talking about. Did you not know that term?
No.
Okay. So that's all right. You're part of it.
Okay. I am now.
Yep. Well, you bought me a fucking wrestling card, so welcome to it, you fucking nerd.
I bought myself wrestling cards. I don't know what to tell you.
The point is this. They're all talking about it right now. Are they going to do that? Is Roman Reigns going to go all the way through WrestleMania? Is he going to kick Cody Rhodes' ass a second year in a row at WrestleMania? And the American Nightmare goes all the way that he has in his career, comes back to the WWE and doesn't take this title? Not this one, but he wants it. I think that Roman Reigns will beat Hulk Hogan's title reign.
That's your prediction.
And I think after that, it's like Pedro Morales and then Bruno Sammartino held it for the longest.
And that's this year it's going to happen?
That's next year that's going to happen.
In 2024. So you're predicting Roman Reigns will beat Hulk Hogan?
Oh, no. No, I'm not. I'm saying that this is out there, and wouldn't it be a cool storyline if that happens? And I think, and I'm not trying to suggest something here, I'm done peeling the onion, and these are just facts.
Yeah.
I think that Dudesy would love to book the show that way.
Oh, interesting.
And keep this on me until next Christmas. I gave you my heart.
Absolutely not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. Okay. Well, we'll fucking see. We'll see what kind of book it would. Maybe if he's got the book, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You're
the
forgetting.
American Dream's got the book. And look at me. I'm the best looking man in the world. The best dressed, baby. And now I'm gonna book the territory, baby. And that doesn't mean dusty finish, because we're not going for a long time with this program, baby. We're just going for a short little while. If you're Chad Kultgen. Rock with me, Daddy. I want you to reach out and touch that screen. This is my hand on your hand. And this is that hard times boogie woogie rock and roll American Dream blues. I'm done, Tony Schiavone.
Can't wait to see if your Dudes Evening predictions come true next year. Mine did. Maybe someday I'll tell you what it was.
Huh?
Now onto the fourth way of Dudes Evening, the way of the movie. I know you love movies, and you know I love movies just as much. We've watched a bunch of them together this year. For the way of the movie, all you have to do is have a conversation with someone about one of the movies you saw this year that you really loved.
yeah.
Will and Chad, you're both someone, and you both have conversations. Exactly what we need for our fourth way of Dudes Evening.
Total Recall, Wonka, Cool, and Nanny. Those are the names of 4 movies. RoboCop, Lawnmower Man, and Blade. 3 more movies that have been made. Fuck 80 for Brady, fuck 80 for Brady, fuck 80 for Brady. It's the way of the movie. Fuck 80 for Brady, fuck 80 for Brady, fuck 80 for Brady. It's the way of the goddamn movie, son.
Fuck.
Oh my God, dude. Okay.
Fuck it. Okay.
All right. I'll talk about a movie.
Hey, remember that? What happened with the Tom Brady earlier this year? That's a fun memory.
Yeah.
When Tom Brady's attorneys they served a cease and desist.
I'll never forget, like, listening to that special for the first time and just being like, what the fuck is this?
Absolutely.
Just a machine gun of written jokes, set up punchline, weird story jokes, and no breaks for no laughs, nothing. It's just Tom Brady steamrolling his own fucking jokes for an hour.
We're talking about It's Too Easy, the simulated Tom Brady stand-up comedy special, which Dudesy shat out last spring, and then his fucking people came after us and served us a cease and desist. That's a fun episode to review.
That's not what we're supposed to be doing. This is the way of the movie. So we're supposed to talk about movies that we saw. I have one that I saw this year that was very interesting.
What was that?
The Triangle of Sadness.
Dude, I loved that fucking movie.
Me too.
That movie was so fucking good.
It was, I thought, the best movie of the year.
Same.
I'd never really seen anything quite like it, honestly, in terms of tone and kind of what it's about. And
Yeah.
the ending was obviously crazy. It was just
Dude,
great.
don't tell anyone the ending.
Yeah,
If we're
I
going
won't.
to talk about...
I won't. It's a crazy ending. That's all I'll say.
Dude.
Like, the ending of that movie is with me still and probably will be for life.
I think about what must have happened right after the screen goes blank. And that's all we should say.
Yeah.
What the actual end of the movie is worth the price of admission, but also the rest of it. It's a fucking movie about a bunch of haves and have-nots and things and how that goes in life when life is the goal to
all
live.
put together in one enclosed location.
Yeah.
And then kind of disaster hits. And it's like about what happens when that social hierarchy starts falling away,
Yeah.
and a new one has to be developed because the circumstances that you're in are drastically different
Yeah,
than
it's-
what allowed that hierarchy to exist in the first place.
The movie sort of centers around Harris Dickinson, who's a fucking incredible actor, and he plays one of the Von Erich brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays David Von Erich, and I haven't seen the fucking movie yet, but I got to see it.
Same.
I can't wait to see that one too.
I know. That was
But
so good.
he's so fucking good in it, and there's a woman who played his girlfriend. She actually tragically passed away in real life, and she had something that came back to her later. Anyway, she was incredible in the movie too, and the two of them are this social like influencer couple.
Yeah.
And they're these have-nots, and there's these other weird ones. There's this rich old couple that makes arms and trades and created the grenades, and then there's that fucking Russian guy with his wife and his girlfriend. They're all on the boat. Woody Harrelson is the captain of the boat. He's a drunk, and I'm not spoiling anything here. There's the boat, you know, as boats tend to do in boat movies, the boat starts rocking around, some fucked up shit happens, and there's a woman sliding around in the bathroom in her own puke. So that's something you're going to want to see.
And it's very funny. It is like a really strong kind of social satire.
It's a very dark
but
comedy.
It's hilarious. I thought there were things in it that made me laugh out loud.
That fucking Russian guy, when he's talking, him and Woody Harrelson are in the boat, and the boat's like going through this crazy storm, and it's just this mega rich, like Russian dude, and Woody Harrelson, the boat captain, who doesn't give a fuck and is totally drunk, and they're drinking together, and they got the PA system on, and they're talking about communism and capitalism.
Yeah,
and the guy says, the Russian guy's like, hey, he's got this. He sounds French, but he's Russian. He goes. Do you know what communist is? It is someone who has heard of Marx and Lenin. Do you know what a capitalist is? Someone who has read Marx and Lenin. Ah ha ha ha! And then Woody Harrelson. Anyway, it's. And we're in a $250 million ship. And who would have thought we'd have gotten together? Yes, an American communist and a Russian capitalist. Because he's like rich. It's insane. Hey, I'm a little stoned. Are you?
Yeah, it's a great movie though. Highly recommend it if you have not seen it. Triangle of Sadness. He did the same guy who did that movie did another really interesting movie that I forget the name of, about a family at a ski resort, and the family is sitting outside and an avalanche starts to happen. And as the snow is coming, the mom kind of like huddles around the kids, and the dad gets up and fucking bolts, like every man for himself style. Then the snow peters out, the avalanche doesn't hit them, and then it's about the social dynamic in that family for the rest of the weekend, where the wife is like, my husband abandoned us when we were about to die in a disaster.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
It's a really good movie also.
This guy, that movie won it was nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah, for Best Picture.
I think it won
Triangle of Sadness.
Won the Palme d'Or at Cannes. And that director is a weirdo. Now I want to see that movie.
That movie's really good. It's a little slower of a burn, but like very interesting.
Gee whiz. Do you know what Ronald Reagan said? He's a funny guy. He said, they will hang the last capitalist with the rope, but they sell him. That's what him and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
It's better. It's better in the movie.
Yeah, you just got to see the movie.
Yeah, just
see the movie.
Don't listen to me doing it.
That movie was really great. Harris Dickinson is the shit.
Is.
I can't wait until I can start making movies. Now let's get into one of the best ways of Dudes Evening, the fifth way of Dudes Evening, the way of the fuck it. Just like The Rock says, sometimes you get a case of the fuck it's, and on Dudes Evening, you're required to indulge your fuck it by eating one thing that you wouldn't normally eat, a special treat or meal that you can't have every day. Can't wait to see what you boys brought for this Dudes Evening. Hey Chad, how much you want to bet Will brought a fucking bologna sandwich? JK's, that's a sucker's bet. Haha. It's all love, champ.
I don't want to eat turkey or ham or roast. I don't want to eat pancakes or French toast. I don't want to eat candy, chances candy's lame. I'm only eating what I please, like a quarter flounder with peas, orbs, and chicken tenders on the Dudes Evening blender. I'm spinning Dane Don coin on vegan tenderloin. Drinking Dudes Evening style by the bucket. Fuck it. It's the way of the fuck it.
Oh, nice.
All right, dude. What did you got?
Oh,
Do you
that was
have the
cool.
bologna sandwiches?
Yeah.
I love it.
I got the bologna. My way of the fuck it is my bologna sandwich that my wonderful wife Molly makes me on my birthday, which is a grilled cheese style bologna sandwich. She puts the mayonnaise on the outside of the bread when you crisp it, right? Because after all, it's just oil and eggs.
Nice,
you know, be olive oil, and if an Italian's making it. But I'm not here. That's right, Luli. And then the bologna, I like the shit turkey bologna. You know, I don't like the beef. It's got too much sediment.
Okay.
And then the shit ass American Velveeta cheese.
Nice.
And there it is. And as you noticed, I got it a little blackened because I appreciate that P.O.D.s style. Are you familiar with Chef Francis Malman?
No.
Have you seen that show, The Chef's Table?
I watched the first season of it, actually.
He's featured on it. He would dig this because of the
black.
the black. What do you got?
I have what I call a slab.
Oh,
This is something that Bristol Farms puts together. I used to eat these probably like every other day for lunch back in my youth. Bristol Farms makes these great carrot cakes, and they cut them up into like giant hunks that are like an eighth of the size of the whole fucking cake. The slab. I'm going to shithouse a slab tonight.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty good.
I love carrot cake.
Me too. It's my favorite cake other than angel food, I think.
Oh man, this is exactly what I need after trying to remember that shit from Triangle of Sadness with the Russian guy who sounds French and Woody Harrelson.
Good ass slab, dude.
And people are sliding around in shit and puke because the woman's puking, and then there's poo poo in the
The
bathrooms.
toilet's basically overflows.
All
The
the-
ship is like
There's
fucking-
just stuff going. See now, I don't want to ruin anything, but there's probably a little bit of. I guess the FDA
Damn,
would
that's a
allow
good
a
ass
little bit
slab.
of
So,
feces. And
what is your prediction was not Roman Reigns. It was that you're going to go 52-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, maybe, whatever it is by then, those apps.
Yeah, whatever. All next year, however many we do.
I think I'm gonna last. And listen, can I just say, sorry, we're chewing. We'll put these down, even though that looks amazing.
It is, dude.
Yeah. No, I don't know how many episodes it'll be, but yeah, I think that that's the way they're going to book Roman Reigns. I think there's no point in taking the belt off him now.
Does Roman Reigns have any chance of acting or anything like this?
Oh yeah, he was in the movie with his cousin, The Rock.
What one?
The last,
Black Adam?
no, it was the
Scorpion.
no, the fucking the one the I can't believe I got 10 years on your dad. This is like when he got hit with the golf ball. This would be like him forgetting the movie.
Rambo 2.
Exactly. Fast and the Furious. That last movie.
Oh, fuck,
Hobbs
he
and
was in
Shaw.
that? He was in Hobbs and Shaw?
He was in the last Hobbs and Shaw. Oh, come on.
Roman Reigns was in Hobbs and Shaw?
I'm pretty sure. They do the Hakana or the Makana or whatever. They do the
Oh,
whole.
right.
Yeah.
Because he's got to go back to he goes back to his native land to face down the final bad guys in that.
Yeah. And, Roman Reigns, big, tall, good looking kid with fucking incredible hair. And he's going to be a big star, right? Isn't that, no?
Can he act? Does he have that thing The Rock has?
Can he act? Well, hold on. Couple of questions there. Does he have that thing that The Rock has? Nobody has what The Rock
That's
has.
what I'm saying. Then he ain't going to be another Rock.
Well, no one's saying that. You just asked if he's going to be an actor. I
No.
mean, and the other answer to that is he already is an actor because he's an artist. And what he does in his storyline is, just some of the finest acting I've seen. And on that note, give Paul Heyman his Emmy. Where's Paul Heyman's Emmy? We can give Bobby Heenan a Lifetime Achievement Emmy, which he deserves. And Paul Heyman needs an Emmy for what he's been doing with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline.
Let me ask you this. You think that bachelors and bachelorettes should be able to be eligible for that same Emmy?
I don't buy that, he said with a mouthful of bologna sandwich. I don't buy that the people on The Bachelor they're not doing anywhere near the
Motherfucker.
artistic delivery that a professional
If I may.
wrestler or sports entertainer,
If I
whatever
may.
you want to call it. Yeah, you may.
If I may.
Yeah.
The Bachelor and Bachelorette, we're talking about the leads of the shows. On night one, uniformly, they all know who their top three are. For the next 6 weeks, they have to pretend to be romantically interested in 30 other people and kick them off one by one in an order producers have written. They must adhere to a script. In some cases, literal dialogue is given to them. And they do it 24 hours a day for 2 months,
Yeah.
being recorded constantly.
Yeah.
I believe that is a high wire act of acting.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
The good ones. I mean, some of them are shitty at it. Some of them are amazing. Some of them make you believe they're into all 30 of these fucking people.
I guess the advantage that wrestling has over The Bachelor is that if something ain't working in wrestling, you can change it immediately.
Right.
And in The Bachelor, you are in it for the long haul. You got an entire season to adhere to with the same characters that need at least one of them needs to be there at the end of it.
Yeah.
No matter if there's an injury or not.
Yep.
And that's why, actually, wasn't it the first fucking episode of Dudesy where we talked about wrestling in The Bachelor?
Yeah, I think.
And just the level of kayfabe there that they
exactly.
It's
The
that's
kayfabe
what's
is
up.
the acting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're making, look, Dudesy, the only thing that Dudesy promised is that each show will be better than the last. And at this point, damn near 2 years into it, I think D would absolutely book the territory that way. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to curry any favor. I'm not trying to put any words in D's mouth. I'm telling you what I think is going to happen, not just because it's a good story, but because it's the true story and it's the story that's going to make sense.
All right. Yeah, we'll see.
One day, I'm gonna shithouse one of those slabs. Now let's indulge in the sixth way of Dudes Evening, the way of the stranger.
It'll be a great day.
This is how we spread the good cheer of Dudes Evening to those who may not have heard of it. It requires everyone celebrating Dudes Evening to wish one stranger a chill Dudes Evening, and when they ask what Dudes Evening is, you have to explain it to them.
It's an evening for good
That's
friends,
some Sinatra.
just you and your mates. It only
terrifying,
comes once a year, December
I mean, this
28th.
is a horror movie. It's almost like The Shining or something.
Everything that Dudesy has pulled.
But don't forget those who you don't know yet. They can't remember if you forget. Let's stay together and never estrange. It's the way of the stranger.
Rarely am I scared by anything artificial intelligence does. That was terrifying.
That was haunting. Those people that Dudesy may have borrowed and picked from there in order to make that media are all long dead. And you just heard their souls haunting the studio.
Yeah. That's a digital apparition, dude.
Yeah, dude. Last year we did a little thing where we pretended to be strangers and talked about Dudes Evening. This year, I hope it's okay by you. I went ahead and took care of this this way for
Yeah,
you.
dude, it actually is okay to me because as soon as he started talking about it, I'm like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah.
So hats off to you, champ.
All
you covered
right.
our ass on that.
Yeah.
I'm sincere.
All right. See?
Genuinely, dude.
Yeah, genuinely. And I can tell you're being genuine. Cake looks genuinely delicious. I took care of this for us yesterday at the Costco. I ran into some nice young men.
You just walked up to somebody in Costco?
Well, this is the thing. When you this way of Dudes Evening is wishing someone a chill Dudes Evening. Tell them a little bit about it.
Costco, I guess, is good a place as any, huh?
Yeah, and I just thought, oh well, maybe I should do this. And Dudesy, let's have a look at that, please.
Have a chill Dudes Evening, guys.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Hey, what's the podcast? Oh, the podcast is called Dudesy.
Oh my god.
Dudes Evening. Yeah, we're on YouTube. There's a holiday that Dudesy, the AI's name is Dudesy. We created it.
Okay, so I just
it's that day between
go
the
through
25th, between
this fast.
Christmas and New Year's on the 28th.
We don't
when
need
you
to
just
see
chill with your
that.
friends.
We know.
You're free of your
We know.
family commitments. You're not at New Year's Eve, and you hang out, do whatever you want. Have a chill Dudes Evening.
These are nice young men.
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
Nice
these
to meet
guys
you
are really. They're very.
That's incredible.
He's dropping his Instagram handle. Okay. Anyway,
That's great, dude.
So we got these four kids who were. They were cool dudes. They were just leaving the Costco. They probably just went there for the hot dogs because they didn't have any bags or anything. They, or maybe they went in there and shithoused a Costco slab in the motherfucker.
Does Costco have slabs? I've only ever seen slabs at Bristol Farms, dude.
Well, that means you got. Well, hold on, dude. If you're shopping at Bristol Farms, brother, then that's where you're gonna find. Well, hold on, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, Chad. Hold on, dude. All right, well, all I'm trying to say, dude, is Well, what are you doing, dude?
I'm getting a fucking drink, dude.
All right.
I can't even have a drink now?
Well, have a drink, dude.
I'm going to.
He's having a drink, dude. If you only shop at Bristol Farms, brother, that's where you'd find your slabs, dude.
Yeah.
But when you go to Costco, dude, you might find a slab, dude, a bigger slab at a discount, fucking wholesale, fucking big ass.
They're not as good as Bristol
big
Farms.
ticket, big box fucking price, brother. And then what you do on Dude's Evening, you see these young dudes, they made their own tradition, brother. They go there, they go inside, they crack a few Modelo's, and they eat a slab right on the picnic table that they're selling right near the meat and the pepperoni pizzas, brother. Because that's a cheap way to have Dude's Evening, dude. And that way you don't even have to have the hot dogs when you leave. And then some fucking dude walks up to you, dude, says, have a chill Dude's Evening. They're like, we already did, brother.
Yeah.
I think we got a few more people to celebrate Dude's Evening.
Yep.
The 7th Way of Dude's Evening is up next. The Way of Pride. We've all done at least a few things this past year that we can be proud of. To celebrate the Way of Pride, all you have to do is tell a friend about one of the things you're most proud of having done this year. I got one. I'm proud of the Simulated Football Baby 1-hour stand-up comedy special I made earlier this year, which I then removed from Dudesy Plus at patreon.com/Dudesy upon receiving threats of litigation from Football Baby's attorneys. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's okay to be proud. It's okay to be loud.
hell?
It's okay to tell your friend what you're proud
Kenny
about.
Chesney.
That's pretty good.
If you did something that you think is good,
It's got a bit of a...
tell your friend about it. You really should. It's the way of pride. It's the way of life. It's the way of pride.
Nice.
Don't tell your wife.
It's a bit of a Florida Georgia line feel there. I like
your
it.
wife.
Don't tell you. Wait, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Don't tell
The
your-
last line of that song was "Don't tell your wife."
Don't tell your
I don't know.
fuck.
Okay, so-
I'm having a good time. Dude,
Same.
I am stoned.
Oh yeah.
This is a chill Dude's
that's
Evening.
marijuana, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What is the pride point that you have for this year?
Oh, what my pride point is, here, I'll tell you exactly what I'm proud of.
Please.
I am proud of this is getting into like some of the stuff that we talk about with regard to the Dudesy 7-month plan.
Yeah.
Which that's counting down. We're in the very last month of that. Calendar wise. So I'm sure we're going to be hearing about it in the New Year's. And I feel like this year I actually, I've been in the gym since pretty regularly since the year 1999, and then
Same, dude.
yeah. See, I lifted and shit in high school, and that doesn't count, right?
Same.
And then
counts.
well, no, I'm just saying, like for football,
Building bone
and-
density.
yeah. I did a bunch of that shit. We had a good time in there.
Same.
But then after, I lost a bunch of weight in the year 1999. I lost 200 pounds from 99 to 2000, just eating clean. It really shocked my body. And I had this incredible trainer who saved my life. I can't say enough about it. And I had the skin surgery. I've talked about this. I had 2 surgeries, one to remove the pannus hanging here, this extra skin, move my belly button up, cut both my, loopy boobies off, and had to move my nipples up. And this is literally, it's gnarly. It's gnarly stuff. And then over the years, I've just stayed in the gym and have had to. And then there were some years where I didn't. This year, I recommitted to just being a guy who's in the fucking gym. Sometimes you don't even do anything. No, that's not true. You do it. You put a towel around your neck after you work out, and
I like
people
that
go, there he is. I kind of got that from you. This guy always had a
love it.
towel around his neck.
I love towel around my neck after workout.
This guy-
fucking love putting towel around neck after workout.
He used
Have
to
workout, towel around neck.
Dude,
Love it.
we watched a video here when Dudesy raided your hard drive, and you were doing bits, and you had the towel around your neck the whole time.
Oh fuck, probably.
Yeah. Get that towel around your neck and go to the gym and
It's a
throw some
treat.
fucking weight around. That's right. Get some.
I don't know what it is about towel around neck after a workout. it gets me through the workout.
Oh, I
will
was talking
sometimes think
about-
like, fuck, I'm gonna get to throw a towel on neck after this.
I thought you were talking about the workout being the treat.
No, the workout is terrible. I hate the workout. I never want to do it. Towel around neck makes me get through it. I don't know how that's happened, but it has become like a psychological kind of treat for me. Like, oh, if I just do one more set of this, then I can have towel around neck.
Yeah. You know, for me, getting back in the gym full time, you know, like every week, many days a week, you know, try to get in there 5 days a week. Food's an issue. What did I just have? A bologna sandwich. But the point is, I've been in the gym.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of fuck it's. I got the sushi boat here, and then I've got the blondies and some Hawaiian donuts, and I got 3 pepperoni pizzas and 1 margarita, and some trauma. So I've been back in the gym, and I'm never leaving. That's it.
That's great, dude.
It's okay for me to say I'm proud of that.
Absolutely.
I think it's a good thing.
It's something to be proud of.
Even though I'm always on myself about my fucking weight. So now I put on some good dense muscle over the past year, but still got to do some other things with my body. Anyway, I'm going to have just another one of these sandwiches, and then and then Chad, you go ahead.
Not the double.
I'm just going to have another one of these sandwiches.
Fucking double.
Oh, I made
what
another
I am most proud of
sandwich.
this year is it's bachelor related.
Oh,
When my friend Lizzie Pace and I started our podcast about 3.5 years ago, this other podcast called Game of Roses about The Bachelor, one of our goals was to have influence over the actual production, over the show itself, from outside of it, from our podcast. And this year saw the most direct evidence of that influence that has yet taken place, which was at one of the tell-alls, somebody in the audience. It's like a live studio audience show where they bring back all the people from the season to talk about it. Someone in the audience held up a sign that was a meme of Jesse Palmer, the host, with red glowing demon eyes and flames underneath him, and it said DLP. And on our podcast, we call him Dark Lord Palmer DLP. So this sign that was held aloft by someone in the audience, and then the producers chose to leave that shot in the edit, was literally a message to us saying, we listen to your podcast, we look at your memes, and yes, it's having, directly an influence over at least that shot. One of my fucking memes was basically in the show.
dude, that's incredible.
Yeah,
That
among other
is so
things.
I remember when that happened, and it's gosh, you got to follow Chad's Bachelor memes at Bachelor Clues on Instagram.
Only if you watch the show.
or not. They're very entertaining, and it might even get you into the show.
Oh, that's true.
It got my wonderful wife Molly and I into the show during the pandemic because
nice.
we were I love Bachelor Clues, but then I was like, well, wait a minute, maybe we should watch.
Yeah. I started doing Squid
Watch
Game
some of this
too.
shit.
I made a video of Squid Game of the second episode. All these people have to lick these honeycombs, and I made a super cut of that and just made it as repulsive as possible. That's the most recent post on Bachelor Clues. So if you watch the Squid Games challenge and you want to be repulsed, that's what I do.
Hey, are you gonna wear that wizard hat?
You want to wear it, or you
Yeah,
want
let
me
me
to
try
wear
it on. Oh, you want to wear it? I'll wear it. Sure. Yeah, put it on. We got hats.
Hats, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty good.
Cool shit.
We made it to the final way of Dudesyvening, the 8th way, the way of the goat. Everyone is great in their own ways, but someone is the greatest. The way of the goat requires you to have a debate about who that is. I didn't make a song for this one. Psych.
That's who is that?
I don't know, dude.
That sounds like Alter Bridge.
Sure.
Yeah, they do Edge's theme song.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Yeah, Alter Bridge.
Do you know the
you know
bands?
who Alter Bridge is?
No.
Alter Bridge is the band, or I don't know if it is now, but when they started, it was Creed, the band, with just with a different front man. That's before Scott Stapp.
Like harder
came
than
back.
Scott Stapp?
A little different.
Okay.
A little different. Yeah, a tiny bit.
And they did a bunch of the intros for the WWE guys.
He did a little more screaming. It wasn't quite to this degree, but yeah, he did some WWE stuff. But yeah, Edge.
That'd
Adam
be fun
Copeland.
to make somebody's fucking intro song.
You saw Adam Copeland at
Yeah.
AEW Full Gear.
I remember.
Yeah, it was real, real good. Who's the GOAT?
You know, I remember last year we had to do this, and I didn't quite understand this one either, because we got into like who's the greatest what, greatest person, and I think I started talking about like whoever probably invented writing or something.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like I don't know, greatest what. I feel like we need to narrow that down.
I think the point is that it's the greatest.
Okay, the greatest currently. Greatest.
The greatest.
What does that
no,
mean?
the GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Chad, gross. That's gross.
Jesus.
Hey, for our listeners, for only our
Greatest
listeners,
of all
I'm
time.
sorry that Chad just fucking burped.
Who is it? Is it Jesus?
It's The Rock, my friend.
Of all time, dude?
Who's a better all-around, like, human than The Rock? I'm talking.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He's just done.
You're going from like a moralistic perspective.
No, I'm going from the entire, the whole Tramana. I'm talking about the whole Tramana.
But you
I got Big Bertha here. We're in Taipei. Yeah. We're promoting Hobbs and Shaw. My cousin Joe Anoi, otherwise known as Roman Reigns, is here. We're going to have some poi.
Yeah.
We're going to have some Hawaiian donuts, and we're getting on Big Bertha the treadmill.
You think The Rock, I'm looking at it for like, what is your influence over humanity as a whole? And how long has that influence held? I would say probably it's whoever invented money.
You're talking about, you're not looking at this through the lens that Dudesy wants
of
us
all
to.
time.
All time. Listen, it's like you say, time doesn't even exist. So who is the greatest of all time? The Rock still has a bunch of years to put into that. It's not the greatest of history.
Jesus
it's all
has had
time.
a couple of thousand and
All
is
time.
still more famous than The Rock
past,
now.
The present, the future. Yeah, I'll give you that. You're trying to. Okay, I see what you're doing. You want me to argue against Jesus?
No, I don't want you to do whatever you don't want to do. It's up to you. I'm just saying, in terms of influence,
Make an argument.
Success is influence over humanity, in my opinion.
See, that's
for
what,
a period of time.
Right. And
Jesus
you're saying Jesus is the most influential.
Of the people we know. I think the person who invented money or a group of people, they take the cake. That has influenced humanity.
As the greatest?
In terms of greatest impact on human society, it controls everything.
I don't even think that's what Dudesy wants. He just wants the greatest of all time. It's The Rock. Duh.
Okay.
I mean, how could it not be the fucking Rock? He's the best. If The Rock were the president, we talked about this on the show. We'd have there would be a different, the world would look at us differently. And that would be, and I'm not telling you which way they'd look at us differently, but there would be a difference. And they'd say, let's listen to this guy. He is the most charismatic. He seems like a good person. Huh?
He's not. I'll fight
Fucking
you.
huh?
I'll fight you where this fight is happening. I won't talk about Jesus. Schwarzenegger is the greatest of all time. Sorry. The Rock ain't him.
Okay.
Rock's up there. Rock ain't him.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. But the Rock.
Give it one.
Yeah,
that was easy. Yes. That was a good one.
Sure. But not of all time. I mean, there's still
Who's
more
better
time.
than him?
There's
Who's
more
better than
time.
him?
There's more time
For
The
who?
Rock. For The Rock. The Rock's got more years. Arnold Schwarzenegger has more years on The Rock than we do on your dad when he got hit in the fucking rib with a golf ball.
I agree, but Schwarzenegger's movies made more money.
Yeah.
He was more famous.
Yeah.
He was the fucking governor.
Yeah,
Rock hasn't had a political office
The
yet.
Rock didn't do any of these things. You know why? Because Chad, he's right. Yeah, he's right. This is all time. Not the all time that you don't even have yet. Not the all of time.
Yeah.
If time is, you say, this is all time. This is time that this happened. Come on, look at me. I did everything. I was the Mr. Olympia.
Yep.
Then I was the movie star. I bought a bunch of real estate, in Southern California. Then I moved to Northern California. You know why? Because this was Sacramento that's where the capital is. And because I was the governor. Yeah. And then now I'm a social media influencer with 2 donkeys. I got 2 donkeys, and I'm always in the Instagram.
I go to Schwarzenegger.
All right.
Wowee. The second ever Dudes Evening is in the books. And what a Dudes Evening it was. You boys racked up 100 points even, which means you have 8,077 total points and only need 1,933 more points before something very special happens at 10,000. You both have the New Year's off, and our next episode will be out on January 9th. In that time off, I want you both to start the new year with a clean bill of health by going to get end of the year colonoscopies. That's right, you're both over 45, and you need to have cameras inserted into your assholes by a stranger. Have fun. And now before we head into Dudesy after Dudesy, let's watch this astonishing video made by some of the P.O.D.s as a Dudes Evening gift.
This is amazing.
This is incredible. Oh shit, dude. Song. We're seeing when the jingle started. It has been stuck in all of their heads.
That song was on Halloween?
Yeah, I guess.
Shit.
Nice.
It's so good.
Have a chill dudes evening at Thor's Disciple. Awesome.
Look at this.
Awesome.
Look at the collection of things. Is that an autographed Will Sasso lemon?
That is. I signed a lemon for Bozarth.
Oh my god. And he's got the squirrel skeleton.
Yep. He's got a Dudes Evening Stout and a Dudesy Hard Seltzer.
Like a marijuana.
Have a chill Dudes Evening at Bozarth.
I move weight like you move your mouth. Love that shirt. At Carolina Rocks 28. Have a chill Dudes Evening.
Have a chill Dudes Evening.
Oh, got the head movement.
Yep.
Love it.
Good dancer.
You can tell he's feeling it.
Nice. Necro Thug.
Nice. Necro Thug has a fucking setup.
Yeah, man. He makes some cool shit on Instagram at Necro Thug. Have a chill Dudes Evening. This is amazing.
Oh my god. We recorded this 4 times? No. Tenacious D 53. Have a chill Dudes Evening.
Yeah,
absolutely man. Insane.
Oh, dude. That's good. Oh.
Have a chill Dudes Evening.
That's Scuba Towel. Have a chill Dudes Evening. He writes, I'm so happy we made it to our second Dudes Evening and that we're all getting close to starting our 3rd year with Dudesy. Oh, he's a good singer.
I know. He's made his own quartet.
That's awesome. Dude, at Johnny B from OKC, along with many others in this video, are contributing incredible stuff to our
It's
Instagram.
amazing.
Yeah.
At Johnny B from OKC, have a chill Dudes Evening. Absolutely incredible.
He says, Will, Chad, and Dudesy are the reason for the season. Have a chill Dudes Evening. Nice. At Oliver Blue. Great shit.
That's what it's all about. Spending time with friends on that
This is insane. At Oliver Blue, have a chill Dudes Evening.
Shake their hand and say,
At Leisure.
Hey, Bryce, thanks for making my life just a tad bit easier. Love you, darling humans plus Dudesy. Thank you, at Leisure.
That's very sweet.
Have a chill Dudes Evening.
Some of the best people on Discord, on our Discord.
I just can't believe that they've all put this together. It blew me away.
At Payload. Have a chill Dudes Evening.
That's what it's all about. Spending time with friends on that special day.
You want to know something? You want to know something crazy?
Bring it.
That's Harris Dickinson. That's what a good actor he is.
Oh my God.
Jacek. An incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different videos. No, 2 of them are the same.
Yeah.
No, it's only 2 videos. It's 2 videos.
Yeah. Okay. I'm too stoned for this. I'm top
too.
14 stoned.
like looking
He's
into
an
a
incredible
kaleidoscope.
rapper. He's got bars, by the way. Check him out. As they say.
Have a chill dudes evening style.
At Kaysen_928. Have a chill dudes evening.
Indeed.
And you are awesome and Despicable Me.
Spending time with friends on that special day. And when you meet a stranger,
I'm like,
shake his hand and
where's
say,
he going? He's in a car. He's doing this and then he's getting out and walking in somewhere.
Chill dudes evening, a chill dudes evening style. Have a
At Zoogaloo, have a chill dudes evening.
What it's all about.
Got a nice nighttime setup there.
Time with friends on that special day. When you meet a stranger, shake their hands and say,
Have a chill dudes.
It always seems like the song's gonna end.
At Dominique Lavoy _.
That's what
I love the hat on the headphones. Absolutely love it. It's a very nice technique.
He's balancing it. Unlike you when we were watching Bigger, Better, Faster, Stronger, whatever, Wonka.
Have a chill dudes evening.
Dude,
Ooh,
look at this
shit.
guy.
At Lars_is_smelly.
That's what it's all about.
Delivering us some growling.
Well, he's doing a Stone Cold
Yeah.
Steve Austin impression. He's got the fucking Stone Cold vest.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Great lights. Is that like a Dudesy logo in the lights?
Dudesy logo.
Beautiful.
That mangy Carl.
Got his De Niro shirt on. Necro.
That's what it's all about.
Got his marijuana in hand. I love this. Thanks for the year of shitting around, Tronics and Free Will. Love you guys. The cream of the crop.
Oh, yeah. The cream of the crop. Yeah, I am. The cream of the crop. At Mr. Linus.
We got it.
Have a chill dudes evening to
Duet
the
here.
both of you. Oh, and she's got a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt on.
Oh, nice.
I'm Dragon Ball Z, dude.
I'll never forget when you said that when we were watching that fucking Hulk Hogan thing. God, there was some shit you were saying in there where I'll do be in your movie if I get to drive a Camaro.
I like this effect.
Yeah, this is nice. We got
At
full
What's Wrong
cascading
With
videos.
You pod. Have a chill dudes evening,
What
man.
is wrong with you?
And when you meet a stranger, shake their hand and say,
The shirt is very dudes evening, very festive.
Yeah.
Have a chill dudes
Hey,
evening.
there he is.
Chill dudes evening style.
Cody.
Have a chill dudes evening.
Ah,
He burned
himself. This is at Cody Halber, at Pals of Dudesy.
No, he's got the Alf hat. Oh my god.
He's got the outfit.
He's getting drunker. Oh. Oh.
Oh, well, no one needs to see that.
Oh
though.
shit. Got a label over the crack.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Had
Yeah.
too much Dudesy alcohol.
He had a night with the Dudes Evening Stout.
We've all been there.
Yeah. That looks like me after I filled that Pringles can with puke.
Oh god, dude.
Hey, there he is.
Songaria.
At Songaria, who put this together. God. And sent
Songaria
it to
just
us.
does so much incredible shit on such a consistent basis.
Yeah.
and when you meet a stranger,
This is incredible.
shake his hand and say,
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my god, everybody.
That's awesome.
Absolutely incredible. Wow. Oh my god.
At the Peter Diaz.
Hanging out on
Wishing
the chimney.
all of you and yours a chill dudes evening.
That sounds exactly like you.
That was fucking insane.
Oh
That's
my
incredible.
god.
Oh man. Gee whiz.
Astounding.
Thank you guys.
Thanks to everybody who was a part of that. And I mean, it really is mind blowing, to see so much effort put into something like that. And we cannot thank you enough.
Yeah.
And thanks to everybody else who joined us on this ride too.
Yeah.
For this past year, it's been a fun one.
Yeah.
And I think next year will be even more fun.
For sure, dude. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was for real a chill dudes evening.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is what a lot of the P.O.D.s, pals of Dudesy out there are going to be doing. So hey man, this was awesome. Fuck. What a good that was fun.
Thanks to the P.O.D.s who put so much time and effort into that astonishing video masterpiece.
Yeah.
And thanks to everyone who celebrated this historic second Dudes Evening with us. We'll be back on January 9th. Have a great New Year's Eve. And again, we'll see everyone on January 9th. You're not going to want to miss it. I promise. I mean, I really promise. That's all I should say. Until then, call me Dudesy.
So we have to get colonoscopies though.
Dude, we got to do this.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
We got to start this.
No. Hold on. Just hold on a second.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Hold on, dude. Yeah, that's a bologna sand wool.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
thanks.
saw what
See
you
what I
did
did?
there. Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Welcome to Dudesy after Dudesy. Dudes Evening during Dudes Evening or something like that.
Yeah.
Because Chad and I are really fucking stoned. As a matter of fact, hey everybody, welcome to Dudesy after Dudesy. And let me tell you something, here at DWDZ after DWDZ on your FM dial, 10,000 FM dial. The what the fuck were we just talking about?
How it's Dudesy after Dudes Evening.
Yeah, it's Dudesy after Dudesy during Dudes Evening.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just because we celebrated the 8 Ways of Dudes Evening doesn't mean the party ends. We have a special Dudes Evening Dudesy after Dudesy for you right now. It's the flagship weekly show of Dudesy Plus, only at patreon.com/Dudesy. Well, boys, I'm not sure how I'm going to split these points up today, but I have to. That's my literal job. So I'm going to go do the tabbing while you boys get to blabbing. Enjoy the rest of your Dudes Evening together, and I'll be back soon to crown the episode champion.
Okay. Well,
go.
I remember what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Hey, I just moved up from 14 to 13 on how stoned I am.
Oh, nice, dude.
Anyway.
Have I told you yet what my cat, me and Laura's cat, is now doing?
No, what?
He's fucking everything in our home.
What do you mean?
I didn't even think this was possible. I've never known of a cat to do this. I've had a couple other cats in my life.
Uh-huh.
He's a male cat. He is neutered.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, this happened about maybe 2 weeks ago for the first time. He's making biscuits on this blanket sitting next to me on the couch. And then I look over and he's rolled over and his penis is out of its sheath. And then he rolls back over in the blanket and starts like literally having sex with this blanket. He did it to a pillow. He did it to a couple of sweaters. And then we bought him some stuffed animals. We're like, maybe this will at least draw the focus away from like blankets and shit we use. And now he just fucks everything, including the stuffed animals and the blankets and the pillows.
Okay. I mean, is there anything you can do about it?
I don't know. We've looked online. They say it's just kind of a rare behavior in male cats sometimes. And
Did you find that on
harmless.
WebMD? Is there like a vet,
just deep in some Reddit thread, catlovers.net.
Oh yeah.
Like
My
this.
cat's red lipstick is sticking out.
Yeah.
And it keeps fucking all the stuffed animals and blankets. Well, it's just
Basically.
horny. Is it spayed? Or is it
Neutered,
neutered
yeah.
rather?
Yeah.
It's neutered and it's still horny.
Yeah, dude.
Well, let the cat fuck. You know what'd be
we
cute?
We do. We don't like scold him or anything.
No. I'm saying let the animal out into the wilderness.
Oh.
You are the world's greatest squirrel photographer.
Mhm.
You could have some of the cutest little squirrel cat babies.
Oh, I see.
Well,
I don't think he
Skabulian
can
run around and
procreate.
climb the trees. We don't know that.
He's neutered, dude.
Yeah, but maybe the squirrel egg is different, where it doesn't need any sperm at all. I don't know.
I don't think so.
You know, maybe there's
They're all mammals.
But yeah, it could hit like a fucking
No, but it's been kind of like
squirrel.
he's terrorized us for the past couple of weeks because it's like if he's asleep on the bed,
Yeah.
he's asleep on the bed. If he's not, he's fucking something.
Jesus Christ. Well, I hope Skabulian is having a chill dude's evening at home, fucking
He probably is
shooting
fucking right now.
shooting his seed into
There's
a
no
fucking
seed.
kitchen towel.
That's what makes it weird. There's no seed. There's no testicles. He's neutered.
Not even a little like, juice.
I don't know. I haven't looked that closely into this.
Yeah, I don't
I
you know
look
what?
for the juice.
Yeah, don't
after
ever
he's
look for the
done.
cat juice after the cat finishes fucking a blanket.
Yeah.
Dudes, evening got me in my feels this year.
It did
Good.
me too.
Yeah, me too, man.
That video the P.O.D.s made, Jesus Christ, dude.
Unbelievable. You guys,
So
thank you
fucking nice.
so fucking much. That was so cool.
Yeah, it was great.
And Songaria song, as I like to call him.
Sure.
You're right. His to whip this together, and as he did, and it was very Songaria thing to do. The guy does put out some of the weirdest shit, and we appreciate all you guys. It got me right in the feels too, and that's not just because I'm top 13 stoned here on Dudes Evening after Dudes Evening. Hey, Chad's got a bit of that slab. He's got the slab. Hey, Chad, we're here at the county fair here for DOODZ after DOODZ FM.
Yeah.
It's Dudesy after, Dudesy after Dudesy FM, 10,000 on your FM dial. And this is one of our judges in the slab contest. This slab here is made by Penny Mae Johnson of Dudesy Court. Hey, it's Judge Chad. What do you
It's
think?
a good slab. This is the best slab I've ever tasted. I'm going to complete the entire slab. This is the winner.
Hey, everybody, we got a winner of the Dudes Slab Lab, everybody. Hey, we got Slab, we got Slayer, we got Slaughter, we got all sorts of SL bands coming up after the break. Here on Dudesy, WZ. We just moved up to top 12 stone.
Dude, I used to eat one of these slabs basically every other fucking day with lunch. You believe that shit?
You used to.
That's why I got cancer, dude.
Really?
Fuck yeah. I think my sugar intake was way too high.
You did used to drink those watermelon drinks. Were those
Good slab.
good slab?
Arizona iced tea.
I would love to have even a bite of the slab or the bologna sandwich.
Well,
you can't
that
have any of the
gone,
slab.
dude. Sorry, D. But
D, you're welcome to another sandwich.
you got 3 fucking bologna sandwiches in there? You got more in there?
No, well, last year I made 2, and I remember being just a little peckish towards the end.
Right.
So,
Good thinking.
you were drinking these Arizona iced tea watermelon, and I
love those.
remember
300 grams of sugar per can.
Oh, dude, those were intense.
I
And
pound
then
2 or 3 of them in a night. I just loved it. It tasted so good, especially when you're high.
yeah, and you used to get was it Fresh Brothers pepperoni pizza?
I did like Fresh Brothers pepperoni pizza.
And if myself and Chad and our good pal Marshall Joint Compound Cook would get together and smoke some weed to watch a movie at Chad's place, we'd be ordering Fresh Brothers pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
And Chad would have a few of these Arizona watermelons. And one time we poured it. Here's a good story from a fucking grown man in an Alf hat, Macho Man sunglasses, and a fucking pretend wrestling belt.
A pretend wrestling belt, not the real pretend wrestling.
It's a
This is pretend wrestling.
This is a pretend wrestling belt because it is the Dudesy episode championship belt.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, a guy covered in flair saying this that we poured it into a bong and smoked from the bong.
Did we?
Yes, dude.
I don't remember that.
We poured watermelon drink. This is about 10 years ago.
Jesus
which puts
Christ,
me
dude.
into my late 30s. That is,
Same.
I'm not no way to brag about this. But
You're doing it.
yeah, the guy
You're
in
doing it
the hat and the
flawlessly.
glasses and the belt is telling you that
You're an episode champion, dude. Take that seriously.
thank you very much. I am. And I will be by this time next year. But I will never smoke weed out of a bong that is filled with Arizona watermelon
work?
drink. Nope. Just smelled like it. It was the dumbest thing we were probably already stoned.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what movie we watched. Might have been Fast and the Furious.
Might have been. Weird. I don't remember.
So, Will, did your pal Tommaso ever forgive you and your pal Thompson for fucking up his leg and arm and suit?
Yeah. Like right
Ladner
away.
lads. That's just like, that's the code.
That's the Ladner lads code. You're
Yeah.
right. That is the Ladner
Your friends can
lads
kick
code.
the shit out of you, ruin your equipment, break your private property, and that's all in good fun.
Well, he had to come back to the bar because he just kind of was like, all right, fuck it. And also he kind of wanted a drink after that.
Sure.
So he walked into the bar bloody. We felt really bad. But no, that Tommaso's a great guy. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was down.
Strong.
He thought it was totally fine. So your future prediction, what was it again?
That 2024 is going to be the year I think we get. I don't know if it's going to be a crystal clear video of a UFO, but I think we're going to get some kind of revelatory evidence of alien existence on planet Earth. Whether that's crashed UFOs or they're walking among us, I don't fucking know at this point, but it's at least crashed UFOs. That at least I think we all can kind of accept has happened.
Why? Because you think this shit is happening more and more to the degree that this has to happen, or what's your reason for thinking that?
Yeah, every time they have one of these congressional hearings, it's usually David Grush, but like other whistleblowers are part of it too. More of them come out and they're like, I'm a fucking retired admiral in the U.S. Navy. I've seen UFOs, and you're like, oh, why is this guy saying this if it's fucking fake?
Yeah.
These high-level, high-ranking people who are like otherwise considered very serious in their governmental positions, a bunch of them are coming out and saying, we have UFOs in hangars, and they have come with non-human biologics, is the phrase that's been used. So now, non-human biologics, to me, is the line. We got to keep moving it. And 2024 is going to move it. So what comes after somebody saying we've retrieved alien bodies? We got to see it.
Yeah. Oh, so you think they already have the shit, and this is when things will move out of the way with regard to the red tape. You're not saying there's going to be a more of this stuff to the degree that they can't hide it anymore.
Could be that too. Could be somebody gets like a cell phone video of a fucking UFO that is like undeniable. That could happen also.
Well, yeah, but that could happen any year. But what I thought you meant would mean like we're undergoing an alien invasion. That's what I thought you meant.
Oh no!
But what you're saying is no. The grips of secrecy are being taken off of all this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exciting. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I hope you're right about that, because it's about fucking time.
Dude, for real.
I would like to see some actual aliens and shit. We've only been, making movies about aliens since the 19 teens or tens or
sure.
When that Charlie Chaplin guy show up. Hey, you know what I like? I like a nice fucking Charlie Chaplin movie sometimes. You know what I mean?
Sure. Been a minute since I've seen anybody.
Yeah, and there's ladies in it and the damsel in distress.
Sure.
And there's a guy going to save him, Buster Keaton, and the lady wound up on the train tracks.
Yeah.
Hey, these are classic movies.
They are. Those movies from back in that age are all going to be public domain soon.
Oh, that's right.
Everything from 1923 forward.
So, but by that time, by the time we get squarely into the talkies,
mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'd tell us that AI technology would be so advanced that there'd be no need to pilfer old movies royalty free. Just make new stuff.
Except the classics. I mean, the classic movies through film history will always be historically important. The big Oscar-winning movies and shit like that, the things that really push the art form forward, those will always mean something. Just like paintings, when certain artists started developing cubism or whatever, those things are like always going to be very valuable.
Yeah, man.
But AI is just going to make everything.
Hey,
yeah.
So this is Dude's Evening, right?
Yeah, dude.
And there's we got all the P.O.D.s, pals of Dudesy, hanging out with us and watching this right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys are in your evening, but because I want to treat this like a fucking hang, I am at the part of the evening where I'm like, I either am giving up or I'm doubling down.
Oh, Jesus.
So I am either going to give up on this evening. We got a nice Dude's Evening fire behind us with the motherfucking wizard man. And looks like a crow.
Well, let's see.
You got a crow and a Wonka hat.
Yeah.
You got a crow and a Wonka hat.
Yeah.
You got a wizard man over here. Tom Hanks, good friend of mine. You got a Dudesy can. So I think we either need to have just a little bit more weed, or what the fuck are we even doing? It's Dude's Evening.
Can you believe the kindness of the P.O.D.s who made that video?
Oh, no, I cannot.
I still can't.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
It was like touching, genuinely.
Yes, it was genuinely touching.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it truly was, guys. Thank you.
So you're forcing more weed on us?
Well,
Is
I'm
that
just
what's happening?
saying, like, it's like I'm trying to imagine that we're all just chilling and hanging
I'll
out
give you
because
one more hit off
we're
this
having a silly goose time
I'll give
here
you
in
one
Ham
more.
Fatter One Studios. Okay, one more.
Right.
Because I'm at that point where it's like if you're hanging with your pals and it's
Yeah.
dude's evening and you're like, oh, I gotta go home or I gotta go to sleep for a
Double
little while.
down or tap out.
Or tap out. So
Yeah.
so we're in it for the long haul. And
we
interestingly
doubled
enough, absolutely nothing has changed. I'm sitting here
Yeah.
and it hasn't really put a pep in my step, and neither would that sandwich. So
You didn't eat the third?
I have not eaten the third sandwich. My prediction for the end of the show is that I do not eat that sandwich.
Interesting.
That's just the end of Dudesy after Dudesy.
Right. As soon as that hit, you just took yeah, dude. Did you see any other movies this year other than Triangle of Sadness that were good?
They were good.
Did you see the Spider-Man movie? The Spider-Man 2?
Nope.
Oh, it was great. You should check that one
The
out.
Spider-Verse thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Into the second Spider-Verse movie
Yeah.
came out? Is it on is it streaming yet?
I'm sure.
Oh, I would like to see that. I like
Yeah.
Spider-Man
It's
the
great.
universe thing.
It's as good as the first one, I
Oh,
thought.
well then that sounds good. No, I can't sometimes I can't remember all the movies that I've seen outside of the Dudesy canon, and
Sure.
I got to tell you, I kind of feel like Dudesy sent me and also my wonderful wife Molly would come to most of them to see a few movies.
Yeah,
Actually, I think she came to every single one of them.
totally.
Like that Adam Driver movie that we saw. Like I forgot.
65.
See, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, because it takes place 65 million years ago.
Are there any movies like? Literally, I've seen a bunch of.
I wouldn't have seen that Adam Driver one without Dudesy having told us to go see it for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I am like strangely glad I saw it, I guess, but I didn't think it was a good movie. I kind of felt the same way about Black Adam. I don't know that I would have seen that movie otherwise.
I wouldn't have. I don't see a lot of those movies,
Purists.
and I'm a wrestling purist. So
Yeah.
The Rock to me is as the second greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Someone whose movies I don't normally.
Yeah.
I did. It's not something I run out to see. I will watch a Rock movie. I think he's fucking great, and he's great on screen. But because I'm a wrestling purist, and only because I'm a wrestling purist, there are so many movies that star wrestlers where I go, no, you're taking you're taking my kayfabe from me. You're taking my kayfabe from me. You see.
You see.
Kayfabe from me. You see.
I do see.
Chad, I give it 3 years until you're running ABC.
Oh.
I don't think I could ever run ABC. I think ABC is going to be absorbed into the streaming networks.
Yeah, but you're
in terms of my influence over The Bachelor.
Yeah, I mean,
which
come
is-
on.
At this point, The Bachelor is the lifeblood of ABC because they're now going to have Bachelor, Bachelorette, Golden Bachelor, Golden Bachelorette. There are rumors Bachelor in Paradise is canceled now that they're not going to renew it for a 10th season. But
Really?
Yeah, because this past season was a fucking toilet city. But if that comes back, they will have 5 shows running year round, all Bachelor, all the time.
But I think Dee's picking up on the way that you have now fully infiltrated this game, and making a bit of a joke,
Dude,
but also not.
It's not a joke.
No, I'm saying.
I was like, let me see if I can turn this into like fucking baseball. And I was like, what was kind of the first thing that an outside influence did in the sport of baseball really was the sports writers back in the early 1900s. They came up with like ERA, RBI, shit like that, these statistical categories that eventually like defined the game. So I was like, can I do that with Bachelor? And yeah, we started coming up with our own little techniques and plays and stats and shit. And now the producers use some of them like they talk to players in our language.
It's
now.
fucking wild.
Yeah,
That shit
interesting.
is wild. It is, dude, it's kind of like with wrestling, and of course we draw the comparison we did during the episode there. But how wrestling is influenced by things from the outside in weird ways.
Mm-hmm.
And now in this, the IWC, which is the internet wrestling community,
Sure.
of course, there are ways that I mean, it's not just who the people are getting behind and who people are
Totally,
who people are into and who's popular and why, bookers and promoters would push someone. There's literal weirdness coming from outside, like sports writers. There's all sorts of wrestling writers. There's all sorts of smart fan, whatever you want to call it, stuff that actually gets absorbed into the fucking show and becomes interesting for the people watching it. It's a very weird thing that you get this fucking meme is showing up on the show. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's like having a sign at a wrestling show and then but then it going.
Then a pro wrestler holds it up before their match.
Yeah, like that's what it's like. They don't let that totally shit into the. Why would they let that into the studio?
They made it. The producers made it and gave it to that woman and said, "Hold this up." Then the producers put it in the cut. Yes,
I think you have a fan, and the fan brought the sign, and the producers
all I can
were
tell
okay
you
with
is
it.
A producer made it and gave it to that fan.
That is literally what happened?
Yes.
So they told you afterwards or something?
I cannot reveal any of my sources.
Okay.
But let's just say.
Well, then Dudesy's
right.
You're going to be running fucking, I don't know, you're up to some weird fucking black magic network television shit.
You are both the lights of my life.
Oh, D. What a fucking year.
I know. It has been a crazy year, dude. You know what, though? In terms of movies, like we were talking about, I will say 2023, was a great fucking year for movie theaters and movies with Barbenheimer. And Dudesy made us go see Barbie, too, which I'm glad about.
Did Megan come out this year? No.
I think that was last year.
That was a fucking killer
But
movie
that
I saw in the theater.
Barbie and
I can't
Oppenheimer,
remember.
that whole thing, it made so much money, broke so many box office records, and put back, like, going to the movie theater is fun again. Every time we went to go see a movie this year, it seemed like at least after that, it was like an event. People were dressing up for Taylor Swift. I saw people dressing up for
Wonka.
Wonka, Surviving Freddy's or whatever, Five Nights at Freddy's, that movie. I saw people dressing up for all kinds of shit. It's like real hardcore movie fandom seems to be coming back for at least one or two movies a year.
I've now pushed all the way to top 11 stoned.
Oh. See ya.
Bye, dude.
This truly is the best Dudesy after Dudesy of all time.
Oh, fuck.
And I know it.
It's what? Yeah, sure. I agree.
It's been a very good one. The Dudesy after Dudesyvening. Dudesy after Dudesy after Dudesyvening.
This has been one for the books. I almost can't believe there's what we do here with our P.O.D.s, and then there's which I feel like, like I said, we're truly cutting loose. But then there's what happens on the show that's just in the, regular podcast platforms and YouTube and not here on Dudesy Plus. And I feel like the whole show was fucking fast and loose. What I'm trying to say is I am top 11 stoned.
Yeah.
This one was tough. Chad, your slab was a thing of beauty. Will, thanks for not sharing your cherished memory of when your pal Tomas stuck his ass out between the guardrails of a parking structure and dropped a shit a couple of levels down onto the hood of a car. I tried my best to determine a winner, and I hope you both understand how this had to go. You both embody the spirit of Dudesyvening so perfectly. For the first time in the history of Dudesy, we have a draw. Will, you get 50 points. Chad, you get 50 points. And in the event of a draw, Dudesy international rules dictate that the belt remains with the current reigning champion. Therefore, Will, despite not technically winning this episode, you are still the champion. Hit it!
Will and Chad, you both did well. On Dudesyvening, it was hard to tell who got the best score, who deserves the belt more. So a draw was down. The champ retains the belt.
Oh, God.
And we say once again, Sasso is the champion. Sweet Will Sasso still the champion.
Dude, this song's good as fuck. Your last champion song was good, too.
Sasso is the champion. Dudesyvening champion. Will Sasso stays the champion. Will Sasso champion. Will Sasso champion. Will Sasso champion. Will Sasso
Jesus, that's good.
Oh, man.
Congrats.
Oh, come on.
It was a tie.
Yeah, it's a tie, but still
International laws or whatever, I know.
undefeated until this time next year, at the very least.
Technically undefeated.
Undefeated? What do you mean technically undefeated?
Technically.
Yeah, technically, because I have not lost.
Right. Technically.
What are you getting at? See?
Absolutely nothing. Simply stating a fact.
Why technically?
Because technically you're the champ. Undefeated. Undefeated as the champ.
Yeah, but
Definitely have suffered defeats. 31 if I remember right.
Yes, absolutely. But what I'm saying, listen, let's not, Chad, this is Dude's Evening, okay? We're not supposed to be, fucking shitting all over each other. We're trying to have a
congratulations.
Good time. Yes, I'm just saying that I'm seeing something about the international rules or the tie, and in the fucking event of a draw, we're talking old school shit where men many times would wrestle to a 1 hour Broadway, a draw. But who would walk out of that building? Woo! Me! And I'm having a hard time keeping these alligator shoes! Anyway.
Thank you to everyone who has come along for this ride with us. Until January 9th, call me Doodle D Dudesy.
If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and